Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Scorpio. Roller Coaster was the song that was playing when I was shuffling your cards. It's by Alyssa Reed. This may be similar to what you guys are going through. I feel like you and somebody are very different. Whoever you're connecting with or whoever may be coming towards you is very different from you. In the lyrics, she says, hey, why you always getting lit? Why you always talking shit? Why you say you can't commit? But you're talking to me. Like, girl, you so fine. You're always on my mind. So why are we wasting time? Let's see. The second verse says, hey, why you always getting mad? Why you always in my head? Boy, I love it when you're bad. But you're always talking to me like I'm so fine. I'm always on your mind. So why are we wasting time? The song that's playing right now is called A Way of Living. You ever had this crazy connection with somebody, but the practical side of it didn't make any sense at all? But the two of you were like connected in some way. It's almost like wanting what you can't have. Opposites attract. That may be the vibe between you and your person right now. So, Scorpio, what's going on with you? We're going to freestyle it. Let's see. It may be so different that you have to walk away from it. Or it may be so different that you feel like either you can't trust it or you need to let go of it. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. Could be a friend, could be anybody. But there's definitely something that either you or them is thinking about letting go of. Or perhaps even opening up to. It's like I would like to open myself up to this person, to this situation, this opportunity, but what if I get hurt? Or what if I can't trust this person? There could be a reason that you can't trust this person. Or that they can't trust you. Take it how it resonates, right? Some of you could be either family with this person. Sorry, I gotta put my phone on the charger. Some of you could be, this could be a family member of yours. This could be somebody that you have a family with. Queen of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Oh. Maybe you're losing patience with this person. Or, recently I had to do inventory on my life, because I felt like there was one person in the band whose instrument was not tuned, or maybe there was a few people. You know how it is. Some of you are music lovers or maybe musicians, but it's a different kind of thing when there's a singer out of tune or an instrument that's slightly sharp or flat. It's like when it hits your ears, like something's not right. I need to see, who was that? Was that you? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what somebody's doing with their life, and they found the common denominator, and the common denominator might be this Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Something, it's like, this is the one. This is the one that's flat. This is the instruments that's out of tune. This is the problem, right? What did they do, though, Scorpio? Was it the things that they said? The people that they involved? Did you break this person's heart? Somebody could be going to work tired. I feel like something's got you really tired, and it's connected to this person. Communication could be bad between the two of you. Somebody feels like they're carrying the bulk of the weight in this relationship and they don't want to do it no more. So what's the plan, Scorpio? I see somebody's planning. Planning to make, somebody's planning to make the right decision, perhaps for themselves. What's the best decision for me? Because there's this, I don't know, it's like, it reminds me of that song, I can't remember what song, I think it was Rim Shot by Erykah Badu. And at the end of the song, she said, does somebody have the number to that other bass player? As if, like, it was real shady, you know, but it was like, this bass player is out of tune. He's not grooving with the rest of what I got going on. Something like that, right? But I just ain't fired him yet. But he's weakening the sound of the song. He's weakening the sound of the band, or he's, you know, he's the weakest link, something like that. But I keep going back to him because maybe I can afford him. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. Maybe he gets along with everybody, but as far as what he actually brings to what we're actually doing, like the songs, the shows. But I could like something about him. Or perhaps I'm feeling controlled by him. Maybe he's the one who owns the band. Something like that. I hope this is making sense. I can only relate. I don't know why I'm getting musical analogies, okay? Somebody could be, sneaky. This person could be guarded. You could feel like, you could feel like this person doesn't help you out, like they're not contributing or something like that. And that your services or whatever it is that you're bringing to the table would be better suited if you were alone. Almost, how am I trying to say this? Well, hell, I could do this by myself. Because I'm actually feeling more tired trying to do it in this situation. Or I'm finding it more difficult to do it in this situation, to have it than to not have it. Does that make sense? You could feel like somebody's also cheating on you as well. Like this person could have cheated on you. And I heard, after everything, you cheat on me? Something like that. I feel like every time that you've tried to pull yourself away from this, you felt guilty. It's like, to make this decision is not going to be easy for me. But is it the right thing for you, Scorpio? There's some kind of way that this person has had a hold on you. They may be resentful towards you. There could be jealousy in this relationship. Or you could feel like somebody's kind of emotionally shut down. I'm seeing the feminine energy that's emotionally shut down. And I'm seeing a masculine who's also done the same. And I feel like some sort of apology, or it's like something happens, we apologize for it. Make up, break up, make up, break up. There's been some kind of repetitive pattern where the masculine always seems to be trying to get through to a feminine energy that is has already shut down. She's already protecting her heart. So sometimes you can energetically leave a situation. You can be physically there. But if somebody broke trust, and see, that's the thing. I feel like the masculine broke trust with this feminine at one point. And she hasn't really let that go. But they've just still been in the relationship. Something like that. Even though it seems that no one is believing in it anymore. Scorpio. Someone's name could be Flora. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo or another Scorpio. It's been so stressful, whatever this is between you two. There's so much suspicion. Five of Swords to Justice. I see it. It's really clear. The common denominator, there's no confusion as to where this source of whatever name you want to put to it, stress, anxiety, dis-ease, imbalance, I see exactly where it's coming from. And I don't want to keep offering myself to it. So a lot, I see a masculine energy who is in a relationship, but he's not expressing that he wants to walk away from that relationship. Could be a marriage. He could be seeking the advice of others, counseling. He could be talking to friends about this. And it's like, you know how you're like, well, let me just see if it's me. Let me see if there's anything that I can do to save this before I go, before I move on, right? But he cheated at some point. He did something at some point, right? When people mess up, they do stuff, right? But I feel like he's, it's almost like he's saying, I didn't fight for her. And then she got jealous, or very turned off, or she got a little feisty. There was an argument about where his pursuits, like, what are you out here pursuing, right? What is it that makes you happy? So it was, he cheated, okay? He or she, take it how it resonates. And there was a fight. I feel like it killed a lot of this feminine energy's confidence. Like cheating does. A lot of resentment here, but there was still a lot of love that this feminine has. But it ended something in the relationship. Something ended when that happened. Now, what happened prior to that? You know. But this is what's popping up in the reading. Because it's always 2, 3, 4 sides to a story, isn't it? But this is what's popping up. So this masculine is knowing This masculine is basically fighting against the inevitable. Somebody's swimming upstream here. There's a foundation that's been cracked or that had a crack in it. And sometimes, you know, what do they say? Like, say if a person has an issue with alcohol, alcohol is only the symptom of the real issue. You know what I mean? This is the pacifier. It's the Band-Aid. Cheating is only a symptom. And I feel like the masculine knew that deep down. Like, cheating was only the symptom. I don't think I was happy prior to that. Okay, there was something wrong prior to that. There was a crack in the foundation prior to that. Communication was bad prior to that. There was a lack of reciprocity prior to that. I was listening to this video yesterday, and the guy said, y'all so worried about whether or not y'all man is gay, you need to worry about whether or not he's monogamous. And why do men cheat? Because they want to feel better. It's not about them, you know, somebody else's vagina being better than yours or somebody else's penis being better than yours. It's about, well, I don't feel so bad when I'm over there. And you don't make me feel good anymore. Or you. Now, it doesn't mean that if they cheated on you and you're like, you're not over that yet, it doesn't make you bad. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if I come over your house and I'm very closed off, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna feel so good opening up to me. And that's, it's like, fortunately and unfortunately, that's the way energy works. It just is what it is, you know what I mean? If I come in and I'm bubbly and I'm, you know, I'm promoting happiness. You know, I walked into a room one time, Scorpio, and it was after a period. I think it was the first year of the pandemic. And I had gone to a Christmas celebration or Thanksgiving or something like that, but I hadn't been around people in a long time. All I had been doing was, you know, I was studying and I was working on my tarot channel and all this kind of stuff, right? Isolation at its finest, right? But I was building and pumping my spirit with so much positive things, and when I walked into this house with the people that I didn't know, they were like, oh my God. Who are you? I think I want to know who you are. What's your name? I mean, it was like, and I was like, damn, well, who am I? You know what I mean? But energy promote, like that matching energy thing, it's a real thing, right? And there's somebody here who, I don't know, they wasn't making him feel good no more. But I feel like there was somebody who wasn't making the other person feel good prior. Now, communication is a problem in this connection. So I'm not blaming anybody here. So please don't, please don't think that I'm here to blame anybody. I just know, you know, from my own personal relationships, when he cheated on me, my heart closed off to him. The relationship crumbled from there. But what I didn't realize, you know, prior to that was, I didn't really take interest in that thing that he really loves. You know what I mean? Or maybe I wasn't the best listener. Pop, 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 right? Same thing with women. Women cheat because, women don't really cheat because, I mean, some people cheat because they're greedy. But other people, I'll say with me, the moment that you show me indifference, like if you're indifferent to me physically, sexually, if you just show a lack of interest in things that mean something to me, that doesn't mean I'm gonna go cheat on you. But that's how it starts, because you start to internalize this rejection. Okay, but it started way before you actually hopped on it. Okay, it started way before he dropped down in it. Okay, that's what this looks like. So now I don't feel the same about this. Now maybe it's time for me to vocalize that I I don't know how to make this happen with you anymore. I don't feel excited about this anymore. But I regret. It's like I regret having to be this strong. I regret having to do this. You know what I mean? But I can't keep living in this cycle with you. Something has to end because it's becoming too heavy for me. And I did want to settle down with you. But I feel like us coming together in the state that we've been in, the way that things have been going, as much happiness and love that's still there, the other parts of it are lacking. So, swords representing communication, pentacles, money, time, energy, wands, actions. All those was kind of are in the reverse in this reading. But the cups are in the upright. So the emotions are still there. The love is still there. But it's convoluted with trust issues and resentment and maybe reliving the things that have happened between you two in the past. So, Scorpio. The Justice card sits next to the Devil in the reverse and the Empress. What is the source of your stress? It's looking like this connection, this relationship, this living situation, family, whoever this is, it's connected to the home, somewhere that's close for you. And there's justice in detaching from something or someone. I look at the Empress as staying out of proving mode, you know, because the moment that I feel, the moment that I'm taking action on something, and my reason for taking action on something is so that you don't crumble. Like, let me do this for you because I'm afraid of your reaction if I don't do this for you. And that means you have control over me. That ain't right. You know what I mean? If you want me to come over and I don't want to come over, and I do it because I don't want you to be sad, then you have control over me. Now, that's what love do a lot of times. You know what I mean? But the more I continue to do what I don't want to do, the less good I'm going to feel about me. The less good I feel about me, the less good I start to feel about you, because you're the reason that I'm not doing things that actually feel good to me. It could just be a restructuring of the relationship because the love is there. Okay? And cheating ain't always a damn deal breaker, okay? Not always. You know, finances is the biggest deal breaker. But there are a few things that are in the reverse. And I said that recently to somebody that I was seeing. I was like, it's not what you do. Like, because as far as practical stuff, providing and all that kind of stuff, he was on point. He was on point. And everybody's not going to be perfect. Everybody's not going to be perfect. You know what I mean? But when it came down to the things that were actually important to me, it's like you're doing everything except what I'm actually asking you for. You know, and I can't pretend to be happy in a situation that is actually still in my joy. And I'm only here because I don't want to hurt you. But even though it's going to hurt me to leave you because I actually love you, but I don't want to continue to lie to myself and keep myself in this situation that I'm not happy in because, you know, what does this person want to say to Scorpio? I feel like I did more talking than reading cards, but y'all tell me if this resonates for you. I hate that I took you for granted. That's what I feel like kind of happened here, you know? Because even when we do wrong, like I said, it always stems from somewhere. It doesn't start with the wrongdoing. Something's still missing for me. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. Give them what they asked for and nothing more. What they actually asked for. I just said that. I'll wait for a sign from you. Do not have sex with this person. Same game, same prize. That's how somebody's feeling. There was trust issues about a friend. Okay? And somebody knows if they told a person the whole truth, it could have been a friend in this situation, okay? That wasn't just a friend, or maybe there was a history that you didn't know about, or this could have been your friend, something like that. But somebody knows if... It's a lot of energy here of whatever happened that may have betrayed the other person. Parts of the story being left out because, you know, a lot of times if you tell a person what you really did, even though they might have something that if you knew what they really did, every relationship has that, okay? We all protect each other. We all protect each other's feelings with lies, okay? In one form or another. We protect our children, you know, things like that. So don't take it too deep, okay? It could have been that instead of him changing the tires on your car, he could have took it down to Jiffy Lube and act like he's the one who did it. You know, it don't even have to be like so harmful of a secret. But there was a friend. Okay, I was just gonna say that. And somebody is like predisposed to who the other person is already, so it's like, I can't take this person back. Ain't nothing changed here. We done been through a whole lot of shit together, and I know how you do something like that. I want to tell you how I feel, but somebody does not want to feel pressured into opening up. Somebody also has a hard time accepting accountability. You know, there are some people who, do not tell them what they did wrong, honey. They can't take it. They can't take it. Probably a fire sign that you're dealing with. I find that a lot with Leo and Sagittarius. Very hard for them to accept when they've done something wrong. Now, I'm not saying that Aries can't. But I've noticed with Aries, you know, they can be very impulsive and they'll just do some stupid shit, but they will kind of take it on the chin. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did that. Yeah, it was me. I know that's how I can be as an Aries. I don't even know where this reading is going, Scorpio, but I'm going to, let's see, what's the advice for Scorpio? Something's been stealing your rest, something's been stealing your peace, and you feel like that you have, it's a love connection. To thine own self be true. You are needing some kind of renewal. Okay, Scorpio? How long are you going to take to do that for yourself? You can't be scared to... Child, I lived the first half of my life, you know, being afraid to lose people. And that frustration is coming from, damn, girl, why did it take you so long to realize you wasn't losing? And that life evolves every day. And you know, you better go find your happy, Scorpio. Don't let nobody take that from you, okay? We don't know how many. My girlfriend said, I only got like 40 summers left. Put shit right into perspective for me. I'll tell you what, 40 summers, can you imagine? And I'll say, if you're like me, I'll be 33 this year. I'll say I still want to be sexy in my 60s, but as far as like hot girl summers, it's even less. And I don't say hot girl summers like, you know, you bipping and bopping all around the town, but I mean like plickety-plack body, everything is still body-oddy-oddy. It's even less of those summers. So use your time wisely. Do what you want to do. Abraham Hicks has a video, and she says, the way to be happy is to stop doing what you don't want to do. Care about what other people... Oh, God. That's exactly what this says. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Okay? And Scorpio, you like me. You Mars energy. Okay? We're the leaders. The only thing that can ruin a... The only thing that can ruin a good day is people. So what kind of people are you going to surround yourself with, Scorpio? I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. I've been talking too long. I'll see you later. Ciao.